Good morning, Boksburgers. We've got one of the blind cricket players here, Sergio, all the way from Cape Town. We hold the Boksburg City Stadium is hosting the national blind team for cricket. So Sergio is just going to tell us about how it works because I myself is very curious of how this blind cricket game is going to work. So Sergio, if you can just help the Boksburg public, first and foremost, welcome to Boksburg. First and foremost, can you just explain to the public how the game actually works?
Okay, well, good morning. Look, the game is pretty much normal in terms of the rules and so, but I think with regards to blind players and the categories, because there's a variety in terms of category. Firstly, we've got B1 players, and that are the totally blind players. Then we've got partially sighted players in two categories, which is B2 and B3. They've got a little bit more vision, depending on how the weather is, depending on how the grass or the pitch is, how they are able to see the ball. Then also, the pitch is pretty much the same as your normal sighted cricket. Only difference is that our wickets, the stumps are metal stumps, and it's planted into the ground, and that basically helps the player with his orientation in the crease. And then also we do 20 over matches, and with regards to the players and how it is that they are rolling the ball, if the viewers are curious about that, before the bowler gets to bowl the ball, he needs to first, if he's a totally blind bowler, he needs to first ask for directions. Then the wicket keeper would be calling out, basically calling out, he saw, yeah, or just call the player's name. Mm-hmm. That player then asks the batsman, when he's satisfied with the direction, that player asks the batsman if the batsman is ready. So when the batsman says that he is ready, before the bowler prepares himself to roll the ball down the pitch, he needs to say play. If he does not say play, then that basically means it's a no ball. Now, no balls works with overstep, front foot no ball, which is a free hit. The ball has to must land before the middle line.
Okay.
If not, that will be considered a no ball. And basically, the wide lines are pretty much the same as sighted cricket. Mm-hmm. And the way the blind batsman bats, the blind batsman it's a stance that you take. But when you are getting ready to bat the ball, you're going to drop your right knee down to the ground, mm-hmm. and you're going to sweep the bat forward with the face of the bat facing the ball.
Yes.
And that's how you're going to pick up the line and connect the ball. You understand?
Yes.
So the game is pretty much very decent. I've been playing now for the past, I think, 8-9 years.
Goodness.
I've been blind for 13 years. And I found to love cricket a lot. I used to hate cricket, but it was kind of boring for me. But now that I'm playing the game, I'm actually enjoying listening to cricket over Radio 2000. And yeah, that's what it is.
How did you fall in love with the game?
Well, first it's very ironic. Because I'm employed at the League of Friends of the Blind based in Grassy Park in Cape Town. And our director, he approached me and thought that I've got skill and I'm easy adaptable as a totally blind person. And he asked me to go with and just to inspect and just to see what it is. And I told him that, look, I can't do this because I got shot, and that's why I'm blind, and I still got the bullet lodged in my head. And I was a little bit afraid about running into people, running into things. But when I went there, I did not know that I was in the lineup. And the moment the bowler bowled the ball, I connected the ball with the first shot. And thereafter I thought that I'm going to love this. And also in terms of the fielding side, I'm pretty quick in terms of running. And I enjoy, chasing a ball. If a ball passes me, if I didn't stop it in time, I'm the type of blind player that will roll over, jump right up and sprint after the ball, get the ball back to the wicketkeeper or bowler. And I think that is one of my strong points in terms of being totally blind. So it was in the beginning. It wasn't tough at all. It was just a bit shocking because I didn't know that I'm in the lineup, and that was in 2011. In 2012, at the a provincial tournament,
Yes.
I did not expect to be called up. In fact, I played to the best of my ability, but I was also aware that there are more players who's been playing for years, and I'm this young guy, inexperienced, and here I come. So as the ceremony went and they called out the players that has been selected for the provisional squad, and I was so shocked that I was chosen for the provisional squad, and I was like, I couldn't understand it. I just came here yesterday, I had basically the last of 2010 up until the first season of 2011, and that was it for me. It was just a couple of, I think, 6 months, and in that 6 months I was selected into the national team.
So you say you got shot, and
Yeah.
that's how you got blind.
Yeah.
Where exactly did you get shot?
Well, I was involved with a lot of wrong things, I've been into drug dealing, and I was a gangster at the age of 14 years old. So I was involved with a lot of things that I was not supposed to be with. And I think also based on my decisions that I made, there was some consequences to it. How I managed to accept my visual impairment as basically what led me to become more confident and strong, and also reaching certain goals. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, because look, I was a high school dropout. I dropped out in grade 9. Then became blind in 2006. I was 19 years old, and I think I turned 21 when I went back to the mainstream night school. I did my matric, I did some computer courses, I did a facilitation course, and I'm currently studying public relations. I never thought that I would ever get to a point like this in my life, because I was in a box.
Yes.
And up until when I became blind, I basically took a new direction in life. And it's one that I'm so appreciative of, because if it hadn't been for me becoming blind, I would have either landed up in prison or maybe buried 6 feet under the ground.
Absolutely. So Sergio, as far as studying is concerned, how do you study?
Well, I've got a laptop computer. I mean, all the devices that I've got are basically they help me in terms of the accessibility features. So my computer has a software called Job Access with Speech, and also my Android device has a screen reader called TalkBack. And I basically also, where I'm employed, I also do like help in terms of specific needs when it comes to mobile devices, where I can direct and help people choose the correct device for them based on their gross or their fine motor skills, how it is that they navigate the phones. I'm a computer facilitator. I also facilitate orientation and mobility. So I'm pretty busy, you know what I'm saying?